Hey everyone, it is another week of Top Decks, and this week is something special. We have set 7 out. How impactful do you think set 7 is going to be, Calvin?
I can sense like a certain like green aura going around. Just like, you know.
Maybe, yeah. Otherwise, I don't know. I feel like, set 6 was like a huge hype. Set 7 it kind of feels like the set 2 of Wildra.
I mean, it is like, it is second set
like a
of the
follow-up
season
set,
2,
right?
right?
It's a follow-up set.
Yeah, if we go with the anime seasons, it
But
is.
at the same time, I guess set 2 introduced the Leonard, right? And this one introduced Tempest. It's like
like
there's definitely
the good what do you call it, support cards, right?
impactful support cards,
Yeah.
right? And I guess technically it did release main cards because Drajul gets support in this set.
Well, that's kind of like acceptable.
It finally gets its support this set. How good it is, I don't know. I think it's alright. But we'll see. So, as always, as tradition now, we always start with Dragon Empire and always Nirvana. Out of 10, how good is this deck? It is still the same. This guy is running, surprisingly, he's running the Elemental Sanctari in this deck. When it doesn't really work if you're not on grade 3.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting. I don't know if I'd do that. This seems kind of a miss, but hey, right? On that one turn when you're on grade 3, it works out pretty well. But then we have another one. So this is Strike TCG, and this is their weekly tournament. They have another Nirvana list here as well, so pretty good. Again, it's just such a good deck. Right, such a good deck.
We have seen a decrease of them in Japan, at least this week.
At least, they've been kind of decreasing every week, right? Even though it's such a solid deck, I think people are just sick of playing it. That's
Maybe that too.
real
Yeah.
But then we also have Nirvana Jiva here. So Jiva did get some support.
Yes.
I wouldn't say it's insane support. I think it's alright support. It's still definitely not, at the level, but at a local level, sure, it does well. It's running a more Paul engine, I guess, is what we call it. Really still has cut out the Garous, cut out some is it bomb?
I don't know. It feels like we're back to it's actually, sadly enough, it's actually similar to Nirvana, original Nirvana before it gets like a grade 4, right?
Yeah.
You kind of you have some nice rear guards, but your Vanguard really is just restricted to.
So what's actually funny is we saw that Nirvana deck before run the Order Elemental Sanctari. This one doesn't when this should run it.
Well,
this should 100% run it.
But you gotta remember, in Japan, it's not that easy to get
actually not that easy, right?
That PG, yes. Because it's not confirmed per TD, whereas English,
it's coming out tomorrow or today, depending on when you watch it.
Yeah. So if you need them, or you can also use them for premium.
The difference is the PR came outside of the box in Japan, so there was a limited quantity. But apparently in English, the PR is inside the box.
It's confirmed.
So when you buy it, you will get it. So that's the big difference.
Yes.
Yep. And then we also have another Jiva here. This one just heavily ran the new Paul engine.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know. Paul's cool, right? Paul's cool. If you can get those retires off, it's pretty nice. It's just so counterblast heavy. I just can't really recommend it.
Yeah, it's still a bit of a clunky deck at the moment, I think.
That's right.
It needs some massive crutch cards.
It needs a counter charge. That's pretty much what everyone's saying, right? It just needs a counter charge, and I think it's in a good place. And then lastly, we have an English list here from Ali Sales. He messaged me the other day, and he was like, "Hey, can you post this on the weekly top decks? Because he won the weekly, not the weekly, the shop challenge, the standard." And yeah, so here is this nice little layout here. I think is it supposed to look like a dragon, or is it like Bavsagra?
Oh, it's very symmetrical.
Very symmetrical. Got that going. But yeah, it's like apparently it's like a bird with open wings. So it is. You've got that bird thing going. Though you could, this is kind of like Gizeh when you think about it. Gizeh,
sure.
There's been a lot of talk. And he beat a lot of plays, beat Flagberg, Overlord, Baru, and then Gravidia as well. So So quite a good spread of wins. So congratulations winning the shop challenge. Means you get that buy.
Yes.
That buy card.
And the buy is just the start.
That's right. It's still the beginning. Now, moving on to some other deck that got some support. Eugene. So Eugene is in the chat. Hey.
Is Eugene finally good?
No. Alright. So again, I think we talked about it before that like Eugene got a sort of a restander, and the condition is that like it sets the drive and the critical to 1, if I recall correctly. So usually stuff that like you gain power and crit, it doesn't really work. It doesn't get it doesn't work because I don't know, Eugene just randomly gets taxed like that. But yeah. I guess the funny thing is, like, if you trigger your over trigger on the Eugene swing as well, you kind of just miss out on the restand because it doesn't restand your grade 1. So yeah, you just get Eugened, you know, you just get Eugene taxed.
Yep. So
for no reason.
He's like, you could have played this, or you could just play Overlord.
Like Overlord, Nirvana, like Overlord doesn't get taxed. Nirvana never gets taxed. It has triple drive
as well. 6 drive.
So I don't know why Eugene just gets cut like this. Feels kind of bad. But yeah, it does have a restander now, which is cool. It's a step in the right direction. It has resist removal.
Oh.
So, you know those annoying trick stars,
Pesados.
Yeah. In premium as well,
you get rid of. Don't really see.
Yeah, you get rid of those annoying cards, and then it's a good time. I mean, you do see Trickstar. You just
is it a good time?
Don't normally see it outside, like not under something. You know?
Is it really?
It does get rid of some interesting things. It gets rid of cons. So is there any like con ability that you don't like? You can get rid of it as well.
Cool.
I can't really think of it off the top of my head right now. That is like relevant in your opponent's turn.
Yep.
But yeah, it does get rid of them. But you can see that the real winner is he did win and he got a good PR. This is the Tamayura PR.
Yes.
So I think this is the best one out of the lot that they revealed. So I think he's still a winner. Actually, he is a winner because he won with Eugene. So he's like a double winner. So yeah, that's great work. Also, Mr. Tanks here from Deck of Cards. He came 3rd and didn't win a PR, so it's a double loss. He went 2-1. He lost to PBO. Lost to a PBO, which is sad. But he said he didn't play Eugene in such a long time. I didn't know. People didn't know what he did. Wow, it's so sad.
Apparently, his final opponent healed on 6 twice.
I think his second loss.
Oh, the second round.
He on 6 twice.
The last game.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
That's okay, buddy. That's sad. That's sad. That's what you get when you play Eugene, right?
Is that the tax that you have to pay?
Yeah, that is the tax, right? But still good effort. You'll get some support soon, right? Soon TM, which is actually I think like end of the year for us in English.
Well, that's it for Eugene.
Yeah, only 2 Eugenes.
Short list.
Only 2 Eugenes, right? We have Overlord. Overlord continues to do well. There's really been not much change with it. I think some of them run some of the new this new Eugene card, which is I think it just kind of like. When something dies, you get to retire and draw a card, right? And there's like this kind of Nirvana card as well, which is like an on-hit counter charge. I mean, when you give your Vanguard on-hit counter charge, which in Overlord's pretty good.
I mean, Overlord works so well just by itself. Then you can slap whatever you want. You have so much slot in the deck.
That's right. And yeah, so
well, yeah, the PR, man.
Yeah, still, we're waiting on the PR in English. No news. Hardly any changes. Look at this.
Yep. Oh my god.
Perfectly fine deck that's still performing well.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. Bavsagara has one change actually. I think it was grade 1. Yeah, this grade 1 came out. I think it just calls itself from drop when you arm something.
It's gonna be rush even harder.
Basically, it just means you need to put down 1 card less from your hand usually. And that's pretty good, right? That's pretty good.
I mean, you're already getting quite a lot of like free stuff, so even more free stuff.
Yeah. So Aaron here with his 2020 report from VG Clinic 2, and he came first with this Bavsagara list.
Just VG Clinic 2nd of October.
Oh, so this is the one VG Clinic, but it's 2nd of October. That's right. Okay. So yeah, this is a BTR post BTR 7. We can see that grade 1 here as well. So obviously doing pretty well.
Yeah, right? Updated list. Well.
Nice. Actually, hey, you can run the PR order as well. So
yes,
one optimization. And we got TG with it here. Got top 20 in BCS Toronto with my Queen Bav, and also finally got SP Sword and Shield. Well,
nice.
That's a win.
Yes,
right. That's a win. And luckily, luckily for you, Set 6 is coming out. You get those non-TD Shields pretty soon, right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Updated features for everyone. Yes.
More updates coming soon. So congratulations with good try. Actually, take out the gun. Take out the gun.
Yeah, no
Pro
guns.
tip, take out the gun. But yeah, we'll see you next time, right, at your next tournament, yeah? And then we have a one Tamayura list. I'm sure we're going to see a few more Tamayura lists.
Once they start gather more PRs.
Yes, as the weeks progress, right? It's just a mad rush for those PRs.
Yeah.
So yeah, otherwise very, very cool. Very not many changes, but it's already a pretty solid deck, right? Moving on, we have some Bruce. So this is a grade 4 Bruce, right? With Julian's.
Okay, that's pretty rare.
Pretty expected. Pretty expected, I guess. You know, I think people are still wondering between grade 4 and grade 3. Every week we see something different. This week we see.
This one's grade 3.
Yeah, this one's a grade 3. You've seen one grade 4, one grade 3. This one's running the old TD card as well, which is interesting.
Okay, maybe filler card.
Yeah, and then lastly we have another grade 4 Bruce. So this is the last Bruce deck this week, and it just seems to be a grade 4 Bruce. 2-1, right? 2-1, taking it home for grade 4. But one deck that did get support was Barrow Magnus, right?
Now, this one I'm kind of interested, right? Because the new order is not exactly like better.
It's not exactly better, and the reality is the new support isn't exactly that good. So why change an already good deck?
Yes, so let's see if
that's just
see
how
any
it
updates
is.
on the Barrow, guys.
That's just how it is, right? Why change an already good deck? I also had some problems building a Barrow deck, you know, for the preliminary list, because I was just like, wow, the deck is already so finished.
Yeah,
why should
like,
I bother?
well, what do you take
Like,
out?
look at this. What are you taking out? You're taking out nothing.
It's like giving pandemonium.
This is the old stuff.
Like that one soul charge less that you miss. It might just
Could be
like
the
the end of
difference.
you. Yeah,
It actually
exactly.
could be the difference, right?
Yep.
There some people are being more experimental.
Okay, here we see the new order.
Yeah, so you see, like, the difference is in these lists so far is that they replaced Pandemonium with a new order.
Yep.
But the rest of this deck is already so good. Why are we changing it, right? Why bother changing it, right? And then next, we have another one. This is MXTCG from Diversity Core Gaming Locals. This is their JP format.
Okay, DPTO 7.
And yeah, so it came first with a Barrow deck, which is pretty much the old Barrow list with the new order again, right? That's literally the only thing you have to change. And you've already got a solid deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people didn't even change it.
Oh, one thing though, apparently like Swirler in Japan is like ridiculously expensive. I'm not sure what it's like in English.
Oh, really? I heard it was like $20, 2,000 yen, something like that.
Yeah.
So
Impressive card,
pretty
good
hectic,
card.
pretty hectic. And then lastly, got Josh got in top 4 for Rowell D standard. BCS Shop Challenge Barrow Magnus. Unfortunately, lost to Gravidia. Sacking triggers was too strong. But yeah, no, this is an English format, so we just see pretty much the same list that we've been seeing for the whole time, right? It's just, again, like we said, it's a solid deck. It just works.
Pandemonium, man, so good.
That's right. Soul Charge 4 is better than Soul Charge 3.
Would have guessed.
He's not actually running. Oh, we don't have the dole out in English, so yeah.
Yeah, not yet.
Technically, it's a Soul Charge 5. Greedon had one showing this week in Japan. It's just, I think it's pretty much the set 6 Greedon stuff.
Yeah, didn't really get like anything too new.
Yep. So pretty cool.
Sag.
It's just already okay. It's already okay. I think it's still better than Eugene. I still think it's better than Eugene. So it's not bad.
When your standard is better than Eugene, man.
Is this deck better than Eugene? Yes. Then it's okay.
You can win.
Okay.
All right.
Dreduled finally got its support. Now it can finally make 5 attacks. Isn't that crazy?
You can actually play the deck.
Yes. And, the deck is surprisingly expensive as well. I think Dreduled was like $30, and then Aguorp, which is the restander, is like $25, 2,500 yen.
I guess it is a novel deck, and all the like double art.
I think the key thing with this deck is that a lot of the fangirls are buying it because it is played by, I think, Snowman. Do you know Snowman? Maybe you don't. Maybe you follow the girl Seiyus more. All right, but apparently, a lot of people are just buying this deck.
It's Seiyu.
Probably. Look, 2 swirlers as well. This is from Nehima, who said high top decks. Now we're just wondering who that could be. Maybe someone knows. This is actually a Japan list as well. So yeah.
Okay, and this is from Basoroko
Shibuya. Interesting. But I think the real winner is that Nehima did get the PR as well. Right? This is everyone's looking out for these orders.
Yep.
I think this is the next one. Let us know in the comments if this PR is the best PR out of the lot, right? So very cool. Congratulations. Then next we have another Dredule list here as well. And again, very, you put in the list pretty much is just like, how do I soul charge 4? And for my next turn. For my next turn.
And also you play like one copy of the grade 4 Bruce because it's a grade 4 and it's a different grade. So, it's
pretty
much. It's like a one card.
Well, some people are trying it out. I don't think you have to. I think it's like a nice gimmick, right? Otherwise, just this weird grade 4 card in your deck that really doesn't do anything. Other than getting soul charge, right? Which is kind of weird. You could just play something else, I think. Yeah, but otherwise, pretty cool. Next, another Dredule list here as well. This one, I seen this thing. The grade 4 tech seems to be like it was featured in like one of the Knack videos, and I think a lot of people jumped on it as well. And that's kind of where it's at now.
It was like the cool thing to do.
Yeah,
right?
one of the cool smart tech to do. Right, it was cool, right? Otherwise, not bad. And then lastly, we have another Dredule list here as well. Again, we see this grade 4 tech again, right? We see the grade 4 tech. Otherwise, the rest of it is just 4 gore and then
cards.
You need 4 of the cat, 100% 4 of the cat. Just more ways to kind of soul charge properly, and that's basically the key things from this deck. So otherwise, pretty cool, right? Pretty cool.
We'll see more of this.
Next, we have one Bastion, and this is actually not a Japanese Bastion because you can see this is all in English, right? So we got Minakalu Hashire, right? 1 hour locals with Bastion, aka the only deck where you lose if you drive check 3 triggers. Still an amazing deck, right? So yeah, there it is. Another good old Bastion deck, right? Where you drive check 3 triggers and feel bad.
I guess where all the Japanese Bastion players are.
Yeah, I wonder where they are, right? They're in Kettleland somewhere, it's for sure.
Yep.
Right, it's Kettleland somewhere. Next, we have one PBD. This is another English list as well. So top 4 of our this is from Epoxius, top 4 of our bi-weekly remote fight locals at Smart Move Games, and this one was PBO list. Thank you to Derek Dow for the PBO list, apparently. Yeah, very, very cool. And then the second place was a Nirvana deck, and this one is, good old grade 4 Nirvana. And then Zorga, Red Zorga coming in 3rd, and then 4th was a Seraph list.
Okay,
a Seraph list. Actually, this one only having 2. So not the maxed out rarity Seraph list. So working towards the complete list, right? The complete list.
Full prison power.
Full prison power. That's right. Next we have is some Thegrias. So Thegria did get some support in the form of a grade 2 that is like very universally just decent, and just able to search top 3 for like the card that it needs.
Yeah,
very cool. It just adds more consistency. Meanwhile, the other Thegria here as well got this new Divine. Is it Divine Sister?
Yeah,
Divine Sister. I think this one gets like boost somehow. Right.
And it's also like a new grade 3 up there. Is that the Persona?
It's like a Bastion grade 3. Like a Bastion grade 3. I'm not sure what that one is. It could be the one where
this person SP'd everything though, so maybe like he's up to something.
Interesting tech card. Tech cards Thegria. And then lastly, we've got Epoxius again with the top 4 locals at Smart Move Games. This time the winner was a Thegria deck, just a good old English Thegria. And then next was we got Nirvana, right, which is again another grade 4 Nirvana. And third we have the Flagberg, right? Flagberg, pure Flagberg, and then 4th was another Flagberg.
Oh, okay.
Another pure Flagberg as well. So very, very cool. Congratulations. And then now we're into the Youthberg lands, and I think this is where all the Keta players fled this week, which is trying out the new Youthberg. Now there's a bunch of different builds that I'm not a huge fan of, but again, it's like the first week, right? It's the first week. They're running the old grade, like this is a really heavy grade 3 build.
Yeah.
You have to run the grade 1 because it gives your Vanguard a drive check. So this is when you Revel dress, you get a drive check. It's very, very cool. The grade 3 is like a grade 3 is a guard restrict. This grade 1 comes out when you discard it.
Okay.
But you can't. I don't think you can call it out. There's so many restrictions. You can only when you discard it, you can Soul Blast 1 and call it out. And that's when it comes out. It's a 10k grade 1 though. But you can only call it in the back. So it's kind of
too bad. Still a free card.
It's still a free card, but it's not really something you can action on immediately. I just feel like there's like better slots. Here's like another one. This one is running like some of the TD grade 3s as well. And you know, with the new Tempest, which is just like insanely good, and just you know, some of the Gust as well, because Gust is still good. We're gonna and again, like a lot of grade 3s, but we're gonna see a lot of decks that either just run the grade 3 from the booster or the TD grade 3, because when you go to those WGPs, they check your grade 3 for the diversity card, and I think these two count differently. So it's actually like legit to run multiple, to like get the extra kind of grade 3s going. The grade 3 actually hits like big on the rear by itself, and also is just extra Persona Ride fodder. So technically it's not bad.
But yeah, this is like Japan only tactics, the diversity cut stuff.
Japan only. Well, it's not even just Japan only. If you really like the Persona Ride, you might as well go for it, because every single copy, like after like running the TD,
is it really better?
Well, running the TD means that you have 4 Persona Ride targets in the deck.
Yeah, that's true.
And then if you run like the TDs as well on top of the booster ones, you have seven. Like
well, you're gonna run them.
If you run the full shebang, right? Zest pretty much taken out
popularity.
Yeah, one thing that people have been running is grade 1 from set 6. This is supposedly like Hexa Orb support more, but like it's just when you ride on grade 3, you can kind of, I think you pop it, right? And yeah, you give something like 5k, it seems. It's not bad. It seems alright. You do get a lot of soul in this deck as well, so it's just one way to spend it.
Convert, yep.
And then here as well, you know, just
Blaster
Blade? What?
Right?
Maybe this ride line, if you want it, you do get like, you kind of do get a draw from that as well if you just don't like the old kind of ride line. Yeah. Still managed to finish some Schneisels here. I know a lot of people were cutting it out just because it's like a Counterblast 1 for a potential to not hit.
Yeah.
Which is not very cool. It's not very cool, but we still see some people still running it.
Even running like one Maple.
Yeah, that's pretty common in a lot of these decks. It's just a free card. It's literally just a free card. But I know a lot of people like to revert back to just the TD grade 2, just because it's much more. It doesn't use Counterblast, and it uses.
It works in all situations basically.
Pretty much. It never minuses is the key thing. I guess like if you put the grade 1 behind like the grade 3 guard restrict, it's like not a bad combo. But it's just like, again, when you look at this grade 3 count, right? There's like 14 grade 3s in this deck. That seems quite a lot. That seems an insane amount.
What are you talking about, man? These people are Keter players. They're so used to this.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
What are you gonna run? Grade 1s with 5k shield?
True. Like, why not, right? They can still at least boost. They can still boost, right? Here we go. There's like a more here, right? This is a nice. So this is the grade 1 that I was talking about. Look at this nice 10k body. All right, 10k body comes out. I guess like when you discard it, comes out, and then you can like boost the grade 3 guard restrict that he's not running in this list. So that's kind of like a nice little gimmick combo as well.
10k is still good, like, you know.
But you can't attack with it, right? It's like,
but
oh no, you can move it up next turn. You can move it up next turn, I guess. It's just this turn you can't like can't move it up. You have to wait one turn. So I guess we can give it that. But he's only okay. He's got 4 witch. 3 witch. That's crazy. As if you don't run 4. Right. Otherwise, these lists, I think we've seen this one as well. Yeah, pretty cool. Here's the grade 3 one again. Like this combo.
Restrict. Yep.
Yeah,
it's
crazy cool. Here as well. Is this a counter heal? Is that a counter heal, or is it just a normal heal? I haven't really seen the Keter counter heal that much, but you know, maybe.
Well, you also have to remember that because you're running like the Keter over trigger, having a grade 3 rear guard is a lot better.
True, actually, that's true. That's a good thing to point out.
And like your Vanguard is triggering more, so that is also increases the chance of you hitting the OT, right? And
yeah. We got Flandre here, champion at Toys Bar and Hobby Base. Edgy boy, good deck. Tempest, good card. Youthberg, new tier 1 confirmed. I think a lot of people, have been saying Youthberg is like pretty much tier 1.
Tempest is a pretty good card.
Yeah, Tempest is amazing. It's actually an amazing card. So pretty cool. Pretty good. Magnolia. So Magnolia got some support, which is grade 4, grade 3 Magnolia to be exact.
It's a very like interesting return.
Yeah, so one of the cool things when running grade 3 Magnolia is you can run Wild Intelligence, which is like pretty much like a +2.
Yeah,
or
pretty good.
CB1, get 2 cards from the drop is pretty good.
And you get to run Inlet Pulse.
That's right, you get to run Inlet Pulse. And you can also run Dama Inaru, which just lets you do a 5th attack. So it's not like Eldar, which is just like max attack, but this does give you some extra attack. And now with like some of the new support, you get some Persona Ride power in the back row as well. So you get like double dipping Persona Ride, which is not bad. And it also helps search for your grade 3s, which is pretty crucial, right? It's pretty crucial. Here's another one. This one is running the raw ride line, but I think one of the key things I see here is no Dama Inaru, which is insane. Like when you think about it, right? It's like
probably don't need it.
Maybe, but if you don't keep on hitting a Persona Ride, you don't keep on getting like massive like multi back row attacks. I think like also no Gynosera as well, which is quite interesting. I know a lot of people.
I guess you use your CB for something else. Maybe CB 4 power these days is not good enough.
I can see that, but you know, Gynosera is like this deck is surprisingly toolbox in a way where you can kind of, you know, when you need it, you can pop it out and then just go from there.
Yep.
This is actually a grade 4 Magnolia though, right? Changing it up a bit, going grade 4 Magnolia, with some of the new cards as well. So actually not too bad, I guess. And then lastly, we have the Vanguard Sao Paulo. So it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, can't.
You have to use Google Translate.
Google Translate. So you got Binny, who came first. Oh no, top 4 was I'm assuming first place was Magnolia, right, Binny? And then second was Doug with Bruce. Third was David with Lawnroll. And 4th place was 2D with Zorga. So
good lists.
Pretty nice. Where is Sao Paulo? Kelvin, do you know?
I'm terrible with names, applications.
I just put you on the spot there. I just put you on the spot. So here we have the Magnolia list. So this is the grade 4 Magnolia list. With a few ways. Just like gonna make a field, right? It seems.
Yeah, there's a lot of
orders to make a field. It's got like you know, multi-drive check cards that come out in orders to play. So maybe this is like the new way to play grade 4 Magnolia after Inlet Pulse.
This is also like just like flooding the field without playing any of the NPCs as well.
Yeah, so don't play
ignore NPCs.
Get a field out, get multiple cards out with like playing orders. Very cool life, right? Very cool life. So not bad, not bad.
Hope you don't first Gravidia.
Yeah, something like that. Hope you don't face Via. Second place was Bruce, grade 4 Bruce. So very cool. This is with Quenlu. But you can kind of run a bunch of weird things with grade 4 Bruce and just kind of works as, you know, big final rush turn will just win games. So very, very nice. We got a Zorga here as well. Red Zorga with just, you know,
the good card.
Full on prison rush, right? Just go. And
it's the only way.
Actually, the only way. True. And lastly, we got Loro. So I think you recently faced a Loro.
Yes.
Right? Deck's still pretty decent, right?
Yeah, it can be very scary.
It can be very tanky as well, like surprisingly for a deck so old.
Because of the Uma Musume G-Guard.
This one at the top here. Yeah, so very, very nice. But yeah, thanks for sharing Sao Paulo, guys.
Yeah, hope you guys have more tournaments.
Yeah, more tournaments. Very, very cool. Very nice to see. It's spreading, Vanguard spreading across the world, right? And then we have some Flagberg as well. Flagberg also got some support. The grade 2 came out. That is just another extra multi-attack.
Even more easier. Like, you have so many methods of like
I think
5th attack now.
I think every piece in this deck nearly is just doesn't multi-attack or doesn't counter-charge me, right? So if you look at this, you know, these 3 multi-attackers, this one gets a multi-attacker, this one just kind of counter-charges and adds soul.
Gives you everything that you want.
Keeps on going, right? So I feel like, it's filled up a lot of the
it's getting
niches.
there,
Not even. I think it's pretty much there. I don't think like it just gets.
You just need the PR.
Yeah, well, you just need PR. But like, I feel like the only way this deck now gets better is they release like an even better restand.
Yeah, well, like a very efficient
busted restand.
Like or like a very efficient like resource card or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So pretty insane. I think this deck is quite strong. We got, but not that many this week, so we'll see. Got New York Card Fight here. Saturday's winner at Fordham Comics was Brian with Flagberg, right? And the comments, welcome to Flagburger, home of the Flagburger. Can I take your order? All right, like I think the Flagberg cult really likes their Flagburgers.
Yes. Right? Well, depends. I think we'll see. Well, not soon. Maybe in a few months. Who are like the real Flagburgers and who are just a Maelstrom.
True. Yeah. Who drops Flagburger for Team Maelstrom?
Yeah. They're like, I'm just taking you because you look similar to
Are you a Team Maelstrom or a Team Laqueer?
I'm Laqueer. For sure.
What about Minerva?
That's a tough question. Well, I've got more sentiments with Laqueer.
Oh, really? Yeah, true.
I went to Worlds with it.
That's right. And I won Team Whole Life, so pretty good.
Oh yeah, well,
in the same set as
English
well.
Whole Life. Let's go.
I think I'll be there. I think I'll be there.
We should get it.
That's right. Yeah. So congratulations, congratulations, Brian. Second place was actually Frank with Zorga. Third was June with Zorga, and fourth was Shark with PBO. So basically, all the Stoicheia guys just kind of styled on the lone keta.
I like how the guy who in this name Shark is the only one who doesn't play Stoicheia.
True.
Sus. All right, thank you for sharing.
We got Kiez here as well. Vanguard Clinic Weekly Standard 2.
Yeah. 2nd of October.
Second place using Stoicheia again, lol. And this is Flagberg deck.
7?
So there's a set 7 Flagberg deck. Yo,
the great one left.
Oh yeah, this one is like.
And also those two on the right.
Yeah, I think this lowest counterblast if it's like behind the Vanguard.
Okay.
But then you like lose space to your Shelling Cannon Dragon PR, which is like not great.
Oh, it doesn't run the PR. That's why.
No PR. But I guess this is what it'll like more look like in English.
Yeah.
And this has got like now you have just more multi attack, so it kind of makes it a bit easier, which is nice. So,
yes.
So very, very cool.
Possible list. And
then Ryan Miller, top 8 at the KSC Invitational in Kissimmee, Florida. Lost to Mirror in top 8, 4 flags in top 8. 4 flag. Wow. 2 sets of mirrors lost out on the 4 Flagberg top 4 dream. Dang.
Lots of Flagburgers.
Florida Flagberg City, right?
I mean, it is FL, like Flagberg.
Yeah, Florida,
is like
Flagberg.
Yeah. The FL in Florida is for Flagberg.
Florburger, right?
Florburger.
But yeah, this is the full
nice
full out Flagberg deck. Wow, crazy.
Oh.
And then we got Eddie G guy got top 8 at Slayer Cards 2K Invitational with Flagberg. So this is the other Flagberg.
Yeah, Flagberg mate.
I'll keep training until we can make it back to Worlds again.
Hey, that's
nice.
The spirit.
That's right. That is the spirit. Another SP Flagberg. What
is every like Flagberg in Florida like high rarity or something? Is it?
Feels like it, right? It feels like it. And this is what was played.
Great job.
So very cool. Very cool. Then we had some lead-ons. Lead-on got some support. You got a multi-attacker now, so you can run Inlet Pulse, but this guy doesn't run Inlet Pulse. This is the new multi-attacker, which is nice. But yeah, that's cool. This one actually goes into Soul. So it solves the Soul issue of Leon now, which is very cool. Very cool. But we only have like two Leonons this week as well. Because, Youthberg is the way. Right, it is the cool.
And we can tell these two players are just really like Leonardo from the playmat and everything. So it's like,
yeah, well,
it takes a lot of dedication, man.
It is what it is.
Takes a lot of dedication.
Yeah.
All right.
So very nice. Let's see. We have Seraphs. Seraph is still a cool deck. I like how we randomly see like the English Springfest mats.
Yeah, in Japan. That's crazy. I mean. That is one of the like coolest looking playmats, gotta say though.
Yeah, the Zero Dragon Mag is really good.
So good.
Really good. Yeah. Did I win though? I think I did.
I think we have those.
Yeah, I think I missed out on one of them one year and I was really sad. But yeah, this one was very cool. Very cool.
Yes, I think it's also like Weirup's favorite playmat.
Probably.
Yeah, he's been using it a lot.
But yeah, this is a pretty standard Seraph. I think it's just a good deck. Still a good deck. Against the Youthbergs, like since this is like a deck out deck,
you
can.
You can also force them to deck out.
I feel like you can, right? We'll have to see. We'll have to see how the results go. But this week we still have like quite a good amount of Seraphs. Still quite a good amount of Seraphs.
No changes on the list though.
Still very similar to before, because why change what works? Right?
It's pretty hard to get any card that's like better than the current list for Seraph.
Yeah, they're gonna have to like release maybe a PR that's like Mewtwo.
You already got your PR share, man.
Mewtwo from the top of the deck. That's when we start replacing cards, you know. Hey, this guy's actually running 4 of the hand destruction order though, which is quite interesting. I think this guy's actually taking a different way with his deck. He went, I don't want to mill my opponent more. I just want to be aggressive, and he's just run a lot of these cards that lets him be aggressive, which is a nice take. It's good seeing people play the game rather than sitting there and just like watching their opponent not play the game.
Is that how you play this deck?
That's 100% how I play this game. 100%. I like this card though. I was actually thinking of running this for my my list that I'm running now instead of the Derry Violet, just because like. There's so many multi-attackers now. This actually like gets like more value, especially against things like Flagberg, which your Derry Violet doesn't protect because it's a grade 3. This all like kind of just stop the multi-attackers from attacking. They just save you from 2 attacks, which is really cool.
Yeah, but it's a 1 copy.
One copy, yeah, it's a 1 copy. You can save the 1 copy. You just have to save the copy, dude. Right? It is what it is. Right. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Right?
Sure.
Locarina here in TT Zone Vanguard, and this one is the winning Seraph list.
Yep.
Winning Seraph list, so good job.
Good stuff.
Okay. And then Vez went 3-2 at 20-man online, 24 KJ Hobbies, losing to Bav and Yo. Okay, losing to Yo, pretty hard matchup, right? Going first with Prison really helps a lot of the matchups. It's rough till you get to your first triple drive. Yeah, also you get to play your Prison for free, which is very good.
Well, you say that, but I'm pretty sure every deck would like to go first if they can help it.
I think there was like one deck which I remember there was like one deck which I played around that I was like, going second is actually not bad, but I can't remember now. Maybe this was like V or something. But yeah, this list is very cool. I like it. 20k shields. That one Derry Violet that I want to change into the order. Yeah, good list. And then next we have is DJ Zura. Went from bubbling 9th to 2nd place at BCS Toronto. So very, very good. Very, very good.
Holy shit, that's pretty cool.
I actually didn't know DJ Zura played physical Vanguard until today. Because he's like he plays Zero. He's a big Zero player, tops constantly. But yeah, very good showing in the real life stage.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll see him at Worlds.
I didn't know he was 9th place bubble.
Oh no, he could have. It could have been like 9th place in another tournament, maybe. Could be. Otherwise, could have got a nice deck. Someone lost in deck check, which happens. Yeah, good job, mate. And then lastly, we have this is interesting. So we got this one from Mega Games Friday night tournament. So I think this is Mega Games Penrith.
Okay.
From A-Dogs, right? Deck is kind of scuffed, but I got there. And I can see why, get that Elder Breath. Once you get it, the power is yours.
Yeah,
right?
and PGs.
PGs, you'll get them soon. Right? PGs are getting reprinted. You can just wait, right? The PGs, I think the PGs rarely come up.
Yeah,
they rarely come up.
You usually have like a few hands left, and it's not always the last one that you used to be guard.
Yeah. But the Elder Breath, auto winning, that comes up quite often.
That's pretty good.
Comes up quite often. But looks like the only people he fought against was Seraph Stows and Shaman Kings.
Okay. Shaman King very popular here.
That's right. So, good job. And hope to see you soon, right? And then we have one Orphist from Maksakit Prut. Ministry of Hobbies, Shah Alarm, Shop 20, 2nd place. Opponent 6 damage heal, and next turn got 6 damage OT. Feels bad, man. Yeah, it feels bad, man. It is
over-triggered.
Feels bad, man. Like, what else can you say to that?
Yes.
Right? Because, like, outskilled? Nah, it happens.
It happens.
Playing Office as well, so very, very cool. Good job, mate.
Well done.
Gravidia's only one Office, so back to the Gravidia. Gravidia technically got some support in set 7, but it was like one card that no one runs. I think Combine Rusher was like much more of a bigger upgrade.
Yes.
Right? Actually, I think this guy might be running it.
No, I think that's from the previous set now. That's from the previous one.
Or maybe it was from... I actually can't remember anymore. The deck is just...
2 of the Dolls PR.
Wow. Oh, wow. This guy just won twice.
Because he played all Gravidia, right? Gets double the PR.
Double the rewards. This guy won. It's very, very cool. Yeah, you know, Combine Rusher again.
Yep, for copy
again,
nice.
the best support that Gravidia has gotten in a long time.
Combine Rusher, best Rusher. Actually, it doesn't rush.
Yeah, actually doesn't rush. It
It
does use a CB in this deck though, so I'm wondering how that affects your overall CB stuff, because you do need CB, and I know decks actively stop you from, like, even CBing one sometimes, right?
Yeah, but like one CB is not. Like if you get like a heal or two or like 5.
You get multiple.
Yeah, exactly. You get a lot of CBs.
Yeah. So second place, this is from Mario Kachuda. Second place FICA finalist, Gravidia World. I'll be out of state for the week, so I won't be able to record. Here's the list for now, and I'll make a video when I come back. Alright, so very, very cool. Running this unique grade 2 gives boost, it seems.
Okay.
Right, when you have set orders, so this
boost.
This is, well, it's just running one. Just running one. So yeah. Still waiting for those combine rushes, right? And then lastly, got Zarin Zephyr. Forgot to post on Friday at my locals. My roommate went undefeated with Gravidia, and I somehow got carried into 4th. So yeah, good job. Gravidia this time. I think I remember I was playing Eva before. Eva coming out soon, right? But in the meantime, Gravidia is still very, very good. Yeah. Not that many Ava lists this week, right? Just this one. Which is kind of like pretty standard now, I think. Like,
yep, the list is sort of like
nearly figured out.
We've seen a lot of it going around,
and then the other one here as well.
It's very similar to this.
Very similar list, but only 2 this week. It just feels like, you know, are we back into Seraph Gravidia land? You know?
Actually, yeah, that's the crazy thing. Even though, like, you know, the other numbers are like sort of going down. Seraph,
Seraph, I think there was 1 week where there was less Gravidia, and then, you know, other than that, Gravidia just kind of jumped back. Ava kind of jumped back down. There was that weeks when, you know, Ava was like, you know, king of the hill, but now they've gone to Youthberg, man.
Youthberg, yeah.
I feel like some decks also got powered up, that some of the control play styles that you can play with Ava aren't that good anymore.
That's probably true, yes.
So, it's
matchup dependent.
Yeah, matchup dependent, meta dependent. Things change, right? So decks from good, decks from bad. Just it is what it is, right? It is what it is. And they've got 1 Dinos list as well.
1 Heroes.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know, it is. Repping the Sendai crit, Sendai Championship crit. You know,
that's very cool.
Yeah. Imagine we got again the Australia crit.
Yeah.
Where's the Europe crit? The America crit, right? They got the mats as well, man. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Lyrical Monasterio. So Lyrical definitely dropped in numbers.
The hype is fine. I think everyone's like sort of settled down, right?
Yeah.
Now they're on their hunt to like find like the high rarity stuff, and then they'll come back.
Yeah. Well, like, you know, everyone's moved to youth. It is youth, right? You know, new stuff. Kyrie still doing great.
This one's running Willista engine. Very interesting.
Not really the Willista engine. It's I think
grade 1 and 2. Yeah.
I think they run this just to add extra soul, because sometimes there's soul issues. But yeah, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. And then we have another one here, which is the friend engine.
The more common one. Yep.
Yeah, the more common Kyrie list as well. And then lastly, we have just another Kyrie. So this week, just pure Kyries, right? All of them Kyries.
Yes.
Just good deck. Then on to Lyrical 3, we have the Michus. All right, Michus still. I think by now every single Lyrical 3 deck is pretty solid tier 2. You know, like if you go, you know, when we talk about diversity cut and things like that at the WGP, we see a lot of decks bring a random Lyrical. Like we've seen the Lutetia, we've seen the Hazelead, we've seen the Michu. Always just like this nice third deck that just works good. It's not terrible.
Good enough.
Yeah, good enough. Good enough is the key 2 words, right? It's like when you tell someone you're good enough, right? You're not the best, but you're good enough to not get fired, right? That's kind of what a lot of these decks are. You're good enough to make the team, you won't be repping the team.
There's perks to it.
Again, but still, we see we've already seen this. We've seen that the Lutetias and
a lot of them,
yeah, the Lutet. Well, there's actually so many Lutetias this week. This is pure waifu land by now. Well, this is the Highlander one. Yeah, so this week, just Michus, Lutetias, and one Highlander. All move back to the waifu dedication. All right. Then in English, we do have from Vanguard Guild Solo, Neon Idol Rising on BCS Shop Qualifier. First was Teddy with Lauren Roll. Second was Pharrell with Bruce, and third was Bahari with Lauren Roll, and then fourth was Eggy with Forced.
What's with the Loros?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the Loros, right? Where is Vanguard Gear? Why did they like cats so much there? That's the real question. So here is that Loro list. Again, we kind of talked about before, right? Horse Girl, very powerful, very, very defensive, can tank quite a lot of shots.
High horsepower.
High horsepower. We got the Bruce
Great
as
for
well.
Bruce.
Great for Bruce, yeah, with the Quenlus. And then we got another high horsepower.
Only three copies.
Only three copies.
Bro. That card's better than PG.
PG's block over triggers though. Right. And then for the Force deck, right?
It around.
Force for not the Yo deck? Wow. Right. And then we've got Sleepy posting for a friend again. Real came first at Free Fight Locals playing Celestial and Highlander. So this is the Celestial list, which is nice. Is it Blackwing? Yeah, it's just Blackwing list. With a touch of the double wing.
Also playing the sweet order. I didn't know that card's a triple rare until very recently.
That's a triple rare?
That card's a triple rare.
Whoa. I don't feel like that deserves a triple rare slot.
Yep.
And then we have Makiro, BCS Toronto Standard card list, ended up 7th in Swiss with 6-1 record and took it home in first in top cut. So we have the winner here, boys. And what they were playing was just Kyrie. Just a solid Kyrie friends list Kyrie, right?
Friends list
Kyrie that just works. So good job. First place. You're going to a sponsored trip to Worlds. I heard the plane tickets were a bit expensive. So this at least saves you, right? Even though it's Canada, it's still an international trip, right? Yeah, so not bad. Good job. And then we have some, Shaman King ones here. So we have another Forced list again. I think Forced is the way to go. And then we have a Lysag one as well, which is we've seen this come up once in a while.
Yeah.
But it's not too popular so much.
But apparently no Yo or Tauren this week. Where they are?
Yeah, where are they? I know one of them did top 8.
Toronto.
Toronto had a Tauren and a Yo in top 8, which is quite interesting.
Very, very good.
Yeah. So that's it for all of G this week. Went through it pretty fast. Luckily, all of it was youth, but
yeah, actually, the youth works will be very interesting the coming weeks.
Right, the youths. Yeah. And then next we do have V. We have one Revengealist from Japan. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Luard in Japan. Why would you play this?
Yes, we have Luard in English too.
Yes.
Not yet. Gary Stefanis here at the PTC card fight. Winner was him with the Luard, and this is the future of Luard.
Oh man, I can already feel it.
Future English Luard.
Yes.
Yeah, so very, very cool. And then second place was Panji with a Jewel Knight Ashley reverse.
Okay.
So that's all right. That's cool. That's cool.
Balanced deck.
Balanced indeed. And then in Japan we have the Gurgit here. This is not even running Holy Shine though. I think it's quite funny that everyone kind of moved off Holy Shine because they don't like dying.
Yeah, you're right, Holy Shine, and you just explode.
Yeah, everyone likes to live, so I think by now everyone's kind of stuck on having to ride a Gurgit first to not die, because Steve Maidens, Lamal. And then here's another one with the Holy Shine.
This is a complete reverse.
Actually, this is actually a Holy Shine list, but it's not Gurgit.
Yes, it's not Gurgit. Oh, finally.
This is the intended way to play Holy Shine with Percival.
Yep.
And, this is the correct way.
With core as your core grade 3.
That's right. Unfortunately, I feel like you just straight up die to any sort of aggression.
Yep.
Which is unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is, right?
Yep. Your Axel strong quick deck.
Yeah. Okay. Nicholas Jacobus got third place in Mola V weekly tournament. Deck use was Arads. This is just V Arads, right? We see this Gauntlet guy coming back.
Yeah.
Actually, he's running all the Arads. He's got Gauntlet, he's got Vowing Reverse, he's got Descendant. The only thing he's not running is Old Vowing, because why would you run that when Vowing Reverse just does that, but better? Right? Yeah. So, yeah, pretty nice. Good job with the Arads. The next we have is a Rogi deck from Rukun. We don't normally see this. Because the only cool thing about Rogi is really her art, right? She looks very, very good.
Yes, I mean, you can tell it's speed as well.
Yeah, it doesn't even kind of the sadding doesn't sync with the I think it's
the rest of the deck. Yeah.
Well, no, the old stealth fiend stuff. You know, when there was that one card they released that gave you multiple dragons. This doesn't even really sync with that, which is very.
I think they're just like, oh, we'll just like, yeah, it's got stealth in the names. There's some cards with stuff in them. Let's just make this into like a weird archetype.
They really don't know how to focus this deck. I think they should just focus on Shiryuki and just deal with it.
I think it was never meant to be an archetype.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they need a
cool art, but yeah.
And then we have a Tachikaze. This is just ancient dragons, right? Good old ancient dragons getting trigger front triggers, get crits, right? Which is cool. So nice to see it come up. Now we're on to the Steam Maidenlands. We've got Yabba here from Mo Sha Llama Shop. Very cool.
This is winner's list.
First place. Yeah. First place Steam Maidens.
Sick.
Not bad, right?
Not bad? What do you mean? You get better?
I mean, it's cool, right? You're doing well with Steam Maiden. Okay, after losing in top 8 2 weeks ago and losing in finals last week, I finally got that buy card this time. This is the same list that I've won VMC with, no change at all. Why change something that works? And that's probably something that I've said every single week, right? Because, again, Gotham City games from Team Generations. First was Jordan with Steam Maidens. Surprise. Second was Olivia with Melody,
which we don't have the list for.
Third was Tyson with Spectral Duke. So we've got
Duke and Duke.
And then we have Aiden with Spectral Duke as well.
This thing is gonna get nerfed. It's so sad, man.
It's pretty sad.
Actually so sad.
Pretty sad.
And even if you take out Percival, you still need Aglavale.
Yeah, so this is actually Tyson's list for third place. Fun night with some diverse matchups. When he plays, went up to Toronto for BCS, which is true. Like, a lot of people went to Toronto. So it's very cool to see. Then Aries got third in V-Shop Challenge this Saturday with Steam Maidens. Yeah. So, it's Steam Maidens. If you don't know that this is the best deck in the format, I think you might be literally living under a rock.
Yeah,
right? Under a rock.
Or just watch more of your top decks.
And here's Aries again, had another V-Shop Challenge, but died in top 8. So, hey, it just keeps on winning, right? It just keeps on winning. Why not? If it works, it works. Sub got 16th in BCS Toronto V Premium playing Steam Maidens rounds in replies. So yeah, here we go. Very cool. And this is the Steam Maiden list, which is pretty much.
Yeah, we should be.
This is our Steam Maiden list.
Yes.
This is the Steam Maiden list of the Steam Maidens. Card Dweeb, B locals with Steam Maidens. Beat Ghosties, Vanquisher, lost to Steam Maidens, and then beat Liberators. So Liberators just beat everything that wasn't Steam Maidens.
Yes.
I definitely didn't practice the mirror at all, so that was deserved. Dice roll goes hard. I mean, when you're just playing against all the Steam Maidens as well, the dice roll is very, very significant.
Going first and triggers are like the bread and butter.
Actually, running a Karunta in this list though, which is quite interesting. Maybe it's some tech, some tech, right? Then in Japan, they're playing Amon instead. Right?
Okay.
Amon, is this Amon Shahrot? That looks like a Shahrot right there with the Hope and Dum. And then everyone's running kind of the Grey 2 null as well, so that's cool. It's cool.
Also gives 10k power for the turn.
And then here we have Dave Vex Shop Challenge Wally Speedy Toys first place with Dark Irregular Shahrot Amon. Where is this?
No, that's interesting. That's not Steam Maiden.
Yeah, where's Geek Chronicle? Where's Steam Maiden? Where's Geek Chronicle? I touched grass, and the rest is history. At Noto, Baikar is passed down to second place since I don't need it anymore. True, he got first twice.
Yes, he's already got the invite. He actually literally just got the invite already.
He got every single invite except for standard.
Yes.
So you don't need it. He doesn't
actually the first person that managed to say, I don't need the bike card.
The only thing that he needs is like a standard invite. That's standard is standard, right? Why bother when you already got top first twice? So yeah, good job.
Very nice.
No wonder he's playing Amon, right?
Still wins.
Doesn't need to play Steam Maiden.
Still bloody wins.
That's true. It's true.
All right.
Good job, man.
Nice fun.
Jimmy, Nego Cards Vanguard V Premium Casual, weekly casual tournament. Our store just got new promos in, so I entered to get Adelaides.
You get Adelaides?
We
want Adelaides.
I want Adelaides.
Oh, should we go to Melbourne?
I wish you go to locals.
Yeah,
dude.
man. No.
Nico, what's going on, Nego Cards, dude?
Do we have the Arsenal locals?
We do. I think we do.
Okay.
We just need a group. Good job, Jimmy. Francesca Mordred local tournament in Rome at the Dracary's shop. Our boys got first and second place. Andrea got first with Rising. Biagio got second with Leopold. So here we go. We got the Spike. This is Android 19. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Is it 17? Right, 17. Do you know Dragon Ball? You don't.
I don't remember.
You're too young for Dragon Ball, eh? Yeah, very cool. Is this? Yeah, very very cool. We got the rising coming back. All right, nice. And then this is the second place, Leopold. Yeah, Leopold confirmed. Very strong deck already. So good job. And then we got Del Zero from the Mosha Alarm Shop. So this was the top 8 with a
Katia.
Enjoy my last moment with Katia. Didn't manage to win, but I'm happy to achieve top cut. True.
Fun enough.
Katia's gone.
Lost top 8 against Glendios.
Omega Glendios.
Oh.
Wow. Ooh.
Glendios, wait. Old Anj wouldn't have lost to Glendios.
That's right. Old Anj wouldn't have lost to Glendios. Dang.
Sad.
New Anj? Dang. That's sad indeed. All right. Good job. I talked to Chie. Locals are fed up with Overtrigger, so we mixed it up and played some V for the first time since Overdress release. Wow, that's a long time. Went 6-0 with Anj. It was very refreshing getting to say no pass again with no fear of randomly losing if only the whole game was like this. Well, true.
You're not the only one, buddy. You're not the only one.
No pass, and then OT comes out. Savage. But yeah, here we go. This is, with
pure
Anj. It's just kind of your standard Anj with the Anj tier list. So very, very just solid and good, right? Oh, this is the rush one with the Soul Charge.
Blast, yeah, Soul Charge, Soul Blast.
The Soul Girl, right? Soul Girl. So very cool. Neil with the Molcars V Premium tournament. I jokingly brought Leopold today, and somehow got second because going first is apparently really good. I should practice my dice rolls more for shop challenge. Well, this was shop challenge. Unlucky on the first place. Unlucky on the second place, right? First place.
Yep, the dice roll is very important, especially for this deck.
And especially with Indo, it's like they're in a week, right?
Oh yeah.
True. Ooh, yeah. Oh, Leopold, very nice. Good job, Neil. Not your usual though, right? We got some premium though, right? Moving on, we got the Dragonic Vanquisher premium deck.
Yep, V plus.
Yeah, V plus just
works.
V plus. I remember playing this. It was very sad. Nothing went off. It feels bad. Then we got It's Your Boy Alex from Team Generations. Came in fourth at Gotham City Locals with this self-damaging Overlord build. Ride-up feels really good, but the Force 1 playstyle doesn't keep as much pressure up late game if they're able to survive. Very fun deck, though. It might change 1 or 2 things. Yeah, I have to say, like, running Force 1 in Premium is a bit sad. It's a bit sad. Usually you try to go Force 2 if you can, but I don't think this deck can.
Well, in the end, like, there's a lot of ways to get power, but not too many ways to get crit.
Like crit, right? Yeah. There's only a few decks out there that want to go, like, Force 1 in Premium. I think, but yeah. Otherwise, it's your good old Overlord list, right?
But yeah, it's good to see you trying new
self-savaging Overlord list Rebirth to get that LB5.
Love it.
Good job. We have some Dark Zone as well. We got Koa here, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam FD card shop. 21 people for premiums. That's a pretty good number too for premium, right? Yes. First we got Trong Nan with Nymedol. Yeah, here we go. Nymedol.
Does he have like a Selvi as his like screensaver?
You gotta rep the clan, right? You gotta let people know who's in charge.
Yeah.
Right? So very nice. We got the Nymedol, still doing good. People have been doubting it, but doubters gonna doubt.
Stuff's getting banned. You know what? Snacks. The next best thing.
Man. Doubter's gonna doubt, winner's gonna win. That's just how it is, right? Second place on Yuan Vu with Maelstrom. Yeah. Premium Maelstrom. Oh, Maelstrom. Hey, what's going on? Look at the spice.
You have the on-hit, non-hit stuff.
On-hit, non-hit. It's true. On-hit, non-hit. And you can run the Maelstrom strides, which I don't really see though. Because pretty much everything is like
one of those outdated stuff. Yeah,
it's very outdated, but hey, it is what it is, right? Third was being saying with Highlander.
Yes.
Oh yeah, here we go. We got a Highlander going. So. And then fourth was Ming Quan with Shirayuki. Right, Shirayuki Murakumo. Oof.
Very interesting deck as well.
Yeah, very nice picks. Good job, Vietnam team. And then Derek Dow, Good Games Morley Premium Shop Challenge. First was Raiden Taylor with Rising. Rising. Not just Rising, it's just Rising. Just Rising. Alright, so we got the Spikes, yeah. Second place was Jesse Feng with the North Bermuda Triangle. It's kind of weird. Maybe didn't get the...
No second place? This is
third place was Carmelo with Sweep Command Armor Break.
No, right, this is a Carmelo deck.
Narukami, check, Carmelo, check. I think that's it. You know,
2 out of 2.
2 out of 2. There we go. Right. Good job.
Fourth place is interesting.
We got Than Fan with 7 seeds.
Wow.
Premium 7 seeds. I don't know, man. Is it that good?
It's just, you make a rush, right? You just try to get all these like you can get treasure markers. No, not really. I mean,
I guess
only the new cards get treasure markers. The old stuff doesn't.
You
get
can like bad bounty into your night.
Yeah, because
dude,
you keep the markers on the field, so you can potentially do like a full field restand.
The combo, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. Right, so very nice. Where's Derek? Derek didn't top?
Yeah, well, Derek, what the hell are you doing, man?
Man.
Did you already win like a shop challenge or something?
I don't know. I don't know, man. He's
mystery man.
Very sad. I believed in him, But there it is. Lim, Ministry of Hobbies, SABCS Shop Challenge. First place, Ripples. There we go, Ripples. This is pretty much the last week you can play Ripples.
Yep, say goodbye.
Next week, unfortunately, we won't be able to see you anymore. But no, we will be able to see you, just with a different deck, right?
Audi will belong. Yeah, put your Audis back into like whatever binder.
Audis somewhere else.
Yeah, put it back to under the bed.
That's right. Good job, Ped. Fortress Shop Challenge Premium. Another Ripples here.
List, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Congratulations. It's your last week.
Congrats, you've managed to air out your Audis.
That's right. You've managed to use your Audis for one time, but yeah, back to the box you go.
Shoe box. Hide it away.
Probably forever.
To see daylight.
Probably forever.
We'll see.
Good stuff, Ped. Good stuff. Sleepy. Posting for a friend again. Real came first at Free Fire. Oh, this is, so this he came first out with the Celestial, but here's the Highlander, right? So he's
Highlander.
Good old Highlander in Premium. Just run a bunch of stuff.
The only place where Kitir can
run all the good cards. Yeah. So very nice. And then lastly, the last deck of the day we have is Noxim. Fortress Games Premium Shop Challenge with the Orange list? Is this like an Orange Premium list?
Orange Tiro, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a Hell Truda, you can write down and then go for like Orange again.
You still get multiple attacks like that. So
yes.
I guess. Very cool. Nice. This is still this is like Orange Highlander. There we go. Orange Highlander Kitir list, right? Without the reindeers. Yeah, otherwise, that is it for this week. Actually, pretty cool week. You know, it's still the first week of set 7, right? So, of course, the obvious deck is Youthberg, and that's why it's so popular. But, you know, we've seen, the formats kind of progress. This weekend, I think, is huge. This weekend is actually Osaka. We're going to see a huge amount of...
That's a massive,
I think it's going to be meta-defining. So next week, we might see even more refined lists.
Yep.
Might even see more Tamayura lists as well as people kind of build their decks and get their PLs. I think next week will be quite cool. Quite interesting. I think.
But you know what? The meta, you will also have like other people try to adapt, playing other decks that have a good matchup against it.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. So next week should be very, very cool. Next week will also be BCS Sydney, right? So we have to do this earlier. Otherwise, we're going to be
true. We're going to be busy. We're going to be really busy, guys.
All right. Remember, if you guys want to submit lists, hashtag VG Top Decks, put it on Twitter, and we'll pick it up.
Yep.
Through the thing that we do.
Right? Hashtag VG Top Decks at Twitter.
VG. We prefer that actually. Otherwise, your picture becomes wonky.
Yeah. On Discord,
that's right. But of course, if you don't have Twitter, you can always put it on Discord, and we'll see you there. We'll pick it up there too. Right. So again, this week, everyone, thanks for sharing your lists. Been great going through them. Any last words you want to say, Kevin?
Buy more BT06.
Yes. Yeah, well, it's coming out soon. Coming out 6. But yeah, that is it this week. I'll see you guys all next week. All right. Thanks for coming. We'll see you all.
See you all next time. Bye.
Bye.